YouTube, welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm gonna be replying to a comment that somebody requested, a video that somebody requested, and he said I'd love to see a video about how to deal with struggle in general during COVID, and is money important in our generation? Yeah, money is very important in our generation, you know. And COVID, there's not much we can really do, but the struggle, man, struggle is gonna come to all of us. You know, life is already hard, you know, it's not easy, and you just gotta, you know, train yourself mentally. Really, you gotta be mentally strong, and every day, and just, you know, I know a lot of people are not used to being isolated with the world, or being used to staying inside, but try to learn something during these times. You got a lot of free time. Really, you know, learn something new during these times, because once everything starts opening back again, we're gonna be busy. But is money important in our generation? Yeah, money is very important, you know, especially, you know, for not just for us men, but for everybody. But speaking for men, yeah, it doesn't matter what age or for who's watching, but it's very crucial, you know. If you as a man, you're not preparing yourself for the future, for the next generation, because as a man, you know, you're supposed to be the king, you're supposed to make the, you know, shot caller, and you really got to think about, for me, one of the biggest things that I think about, if I have kids. And as a man, I work every day towards whatever I'm doing, acquiring skills in my life that can help the next generation, that can help my kids. And whatever I'm learning now, I'm not just learning for myself. You know, whatever books I'm reading from the next generation, for my kids. And as a man, it's, to me, if you're not on your grind as a man, I just think you're selfish, man. And you really gotta think about the next life, you know. Because once you're old, you need some. A man should always need something to pass down. Really, everything that you're working towards, you should pass down to your kids, so that they don't struggle. You know, you gotta be able to take care of the people around you, and you can't do that if you don't have anything for yourself. How you gonna help somebody if you don't have nothing? Like, come on, man. How you gonna help somebody if you're too lazy, right? If you're too lazy to even learn something new. And then later on you're gonna be blaming people that have nothing to do with your struggles. That's the one thing I don't want you guys to do, man. Don't blame anybody for your struggles. And if you don't, and I know a lot of it's not our parents' faults. A lot of us, you know, nobody really taught us a lot. But now it's your time. You can change that. And I'm glad you brought this up, because a lot of men don't think about that. They don't think about the next generation, you know. Too busy having fun. Too busy in the clubs. Right, worrying about things that are not gonna matter in the next 5 years, wasting a lot of time. I would rather you be, you know, reading a book than watching Netflix. You know, that's gonna help you in the future. Fellas, we really gotta start thinking about, you know, what's next. And everything you acquire a new skill, you always gotta think, what's next? What can I do to help myself? What can I do to improve? What can I do to pass something down? Because if you ain't got nothing to pass down as a man, you failed yourself and you failed your son or your daughter. How are you gonna, you know what I mean? How are you gonna feel? Now your sons are gonna start blaming you. Right? That's the last thing you want. Is your son to be blaming you. Oh man, my father never taught me nothing. my father wasn't there for me. That's why I want you guys to take this very seriously, man. Take your life very serious. Know what you want in life. Man, I know people doing this same thing, you know, from that they were doing 2010. Because really, they weren't thinking about, 5-10 years down the line. Don't waste a lot of money trying to impress people either. Stay on your, stay on your grind. Stay on your vision, on your purpose. Make sure that you're ready for the future. You always gotta be ready, right? So you don't have to get ready. Take your life very serious, man. Because we only got one life, right? You don't get no do-overs. And the game's not over till the game is over. Right? Games are only over, like, in the NBA, life is never really over, man. It's only over when you're dead. And the only excuse, man, people have, the only excuse you can have is if you were in jail, man. No other excuse. You don't want to fail yourself or your family, man. The only excuse you should have is either if you're dead or you're in jail. You should already be planning ahead of everybody. Always plan ahead. It's like those class presentations, man. If you're not ready for them, you're gonna be, in scarcity. You're not gonna know what to do when they ask you to present up. And I know we've all done that. Oh, hey Jerome, come up in the front of the class. Present, your presentation. Scared, you don't know what to do because you weren't prepared. You don't want to get caught lacking, You gotta always be prepared. I'm glad he commented down below, And I'm glad I hope I got my point across. Take life very seriously. That's the end of the video, man. Subscribe for more. I really appreciate you guys commenting down below, because I also let me know what you guys want me to, you know what I mean? What you want me to talk about. What can really shake something in your life, wake you up. The Thomas family, man. Shout out to y'all, man. And I know a lot of people have been requesting to, add a couple paintings in the background. I will do that. Something's coming along the line. Thank you for watching this video, man. This is the kid, man. Peace, guys.